Hey guys, John here from Bring the SEO. I was just actually boxing up some of the study kits. These are study kits that I send out to new members when they join or enroll in the SEO Accelerator program. And while I was boxing those up, I thought this might be a good opportunity to actually show everyone what's actually included. So, along with a few other points that I think I've been wanting to cover for some time now, but in any case, these are the study kits that I send out to new members. I'll just make some room here on my desk. These are the study kits that I send out to new members, and like I said, when you enroll in the SEO Accelerator program and you work with me, I send these out in the mail. Now, I've sent these kits out all around the world to France, Sweden, Canada, New Zealand, here within Australia, the United States, of course, and all over, the UK. These are the study kits. I'll just show you real quick what they look like. But you get two of these binders. This binder contains. Well, I've actually split the program into two sections. This covers business disciplines, and this binder covers campaign training. And I split them into two different sections for a reason, because there's really two areas to running a successful SEO agency. You've got the technical side, which most SEO consultants spend their time focusing on, but you also have the business side of things, operational workflow, building a team, campaign management, and everything else that's involved with running an agency. So I split it up into two different sections, and as you can see, these are the binders that get sent out. There's quite a lot of information here, and the information that I provide in these binders is the same information that's included in the program, which gives students the option to either watch the videos, read through the content online, or for those who prefer to actually sit down and read and make notes and use sticky post-it notes and everything else, you can do that with the study kit. And that's the whole point. So there are two binders. These are the two binders that you get. I think there's there's quite a lot. Let me see here. There's 407 pages in the business disciplines folder. And in the other one, campaign training, this one contains 209 pages. And this isn't fluffy nonsense. This is stuff that I actually sat down. Believe it or not, I spent about 12 months putting this program together, and actually sat down and wrote all of this content out. There's about 210,000 words of content. Of course, you don't need to read it all in one afternoon, but yeah, there's a lot of information here. I guess I could probably go through some of what's covered in the binders, but I won't get into that in this video. Maybe I'll cover that in another video. But they're the two binders that you get. In addition to the two binders, you get a notepad, right? I like to send out a notepad, and of course, I don't know if you can see that, Bring the SEO pen, right? So, because I know when I'm doing training online, when I'm doing any sort of training for that matter, I like to be able to take notes. So I make sure to send out all of the members' notepad and the pen. In addition to that, I send out coffee cup, Bring the SEO branded coffee cups. Whether you drink coffee or tea, I don't know. I typically work nights. I usually work late. I don't know about you guys. I'm not a coffee drinker. I drink tea, but you definitely need a cuppa to get you through. And for those of you in the United States who are thinking, what the hell is a cuppa? It's just slang for a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. All right, now in addition to that, jelly beans. Where would you be without jelly beans? Right? It's a little bit of a novelty, but I like to send these out to the members. And the other thing is I always send a free gift. And that free gift is usually always a book. And these are books business development books that have helped me in my journey. And really, depending upon what I have here in stock, I usually just buy a whole bunch of random books off Amazon, or when I say random, a collection, a variety of books that have helped me. And when I send these kits out, I just pop one of these books in with the kit, just as a bit of a value add, right? This one here is Psycho-Cybernetics. I believe this one was actually written back in the 60s, and it's gone through a number of revisions. But this one is Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz. If you haven't read this, hopefully you can see that. If you haven't read this, definitely check it out. This one is great for mindset, and I think that's something that I've learned as I've transitioned into training, is that most people have mindset related issues, and in order to change their business, I end up trying. Well, I don't want to get philosophical here, but usually it's always a case of changing the person, and that has a flow-on effect, and that allows them to change and improve their business. Okay, so that's the stuff that gets sent out. Like I said, I send these all around the world, and you get these when you enroll. The next question I get a lot from, I've had this question from members, and I've had this question from people who are thinking about enrolling, and various other people. A common question that I get asked is, John, why do you send these kits? Because let's face it, if it's online training, why do I need all of this physical stuff? I do it for a number of reasons. Firstly, because I want to add as much value as possible. That's the first reason. And the second reason is I want to make the experience of enrolling and participating in my program enjoyable and fun. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I've signed up for lots of shit training over the years, and there's nothing worse than paying, a whack of money and then logging into a members area, and you never hear from, you don't hear from anyone. You don't hear from the person that sold you. You don't hear from the person behind the program. You don't hear from anyone, and you're just another number in the queue. I don't treat my members like that. I'm highly active in the group, and I have a close relationship with everyone. And unlike a lot of people that are involved in the e-learning space, I actually give a shit about the people that I work with. I'm not just in this for the money. And that's why I send this kit, because I remember years ago I signed up for a program. I can't remember which program it was. I think it was about 2011 I enrolled for this program, and I got this big box landed on my doorstep, and I was like, what the hell is this? And I opened it up, and it was all this training material. And I'll never forget that. It just made the experience so much more meaningful for me. So that's something that I've tried to carry on and do for my students. Now, the last thing that I want to touch on real quick, if you're interested in signing up for the SEO Accelerator program, and of course, if you want to get your hands on one of these study kits, and that's the last thing I wanted to touch on, how do I get one? Well, you need to book a call with me. If you go to bringtheseo.com, click on any one of the buttons that says book a call with me. We'll jump on and have a quick chat. Now, don't panic. I know what you're thinking. This is going to be a hard sales pitch. It's nothing like that. It's a quick chat to see if we can, if it's a good fit and I can actually help you. So that's what's in the study kit. I better get down to the post office. I need to send these out. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.